Alright, so I looked on YouTube. I couldn't find any videos showing exactly how these LCDs go together. It doesn't come with instructions in the package. There is instructions in your original manual for the 22X4. What I do is I soak the parts in some type of cleaner. I use, brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner or rubbing alcohol I use sometimes. Anything that just kind of cuts oil and grease off the hardware, off these pins and the little set screws, because you are going to be using some Loctite, so you want to make sure that they're really clean. So I like to soak them in that, kind of break apart the oils and stuff, and then dry them off before you put the thread locker on, so that way it will hold. Pretty generous on each of the set screws here, because you don't want these coming apart and flying around. So there's only one side that is actually threaded on this little sleeve. I got it right this time, but the other side that I do in a little bit, you'll see I actually try to thread it in the wrong end and have to flip it over. So then this little hole right here, where the pin slides through, I use a little bit of the same type of grease that you'd use in your gearbox or whatever that comes with the car kit. Just a black grease. You want to put a good amount on and then just kind of wipe it off just so your parts are coated. And then we're going to go ahead and slide that little pin in with the hole for the next pin lined up with the slot, so you're able to slide the pin in. So I just kind of get that in position. And then on these little pins, you'll notice there's a little flat spot in the middle of the pin. We got to make sure that lines up with where the set screw is going to hit the pin, so it holds that pin in properly without it sliding out. So I'm going to slide the pin in. What I like to do is get it started, and then I flip it up and hold it up, and then get a good visual on where that flat spot is and spin it if you need to, like I'm doing right here. Line it up towards the top, as you can see right there, and the set screws on the top right there. Then you can slide the pin in all the way and then just tighten up the set screw. After you get that tightened up, it's pretty much just repeating that same process on the outer part of that shaft, and make sure all the pins are nice and flush with the collar, the outer collar. You don't want anything sticking out, so it's well balanced. And just put those set screws in nice and firm and give the thread lock enough time to dry. And I put these in the car first thing when I first got the kit. They definitely help with binding at full extension with your front swing arms, over jumps and stuff, and also full tilt on your steering. Definitely a good upgrade to do for your car. So again, I didn't see any videos online, and it took me a little while to figure out exactly how these things went together. Even with the exploded view, I was kind of a little confused. It's nice to look at a video and actually watch the process happen before you do it. So I figured I'd make a video for you guys. So we'll just finish up here with the rest, and hopefully this helps somebody out.